Hello and welcome back to our next installment of our Fallout 76 walkthrough. We're here to explore the Vault-Tec University. I did take a second off camera to travel back to the Aaronholt farm and pick some cranberries. Was not greedy, did not pick them all, left them for some other players. Came back to our camp, cooked them up, got fully rested and well tuned. So our stats at the moment: well rested, well tuned. We got our cranberry cobbler bonus going. Fully fed and well hydrated. So let's talk to this gentleman.
The school's quite intact. That's a pleasant surprise. Ah, what a magnificent place this once was. The very epicenter of learning here in Appalachia. Truly, nothing is as valuable as a good education. It certainly will. And not just for the rebuilding of structures, machines, and other scientific and technological pursuits. We must also repair the fabric of our society and our culture. We must embrace the history, art, music, literature, and philosophy. Why, our mission must be nothing short of reclaiming that which makes us civilized. So, what brings you here to the hallowed halls of Vault-Tec University? Searching for knowledge? Foraging for supplies? Or perhaps some secret mission you can't talk about?
Come here seeking knowledge, to quote Sting and the Police.
I'm afraid there's not much left to find. Time has not been kind to this proud institution. I myself scoured every classroom and laboratory that I could find, but to little avail. Of course, it didn't help that I was constantly forced to hide from those slavering, deformed horrors roaming the halls. Ask away. I was a teacher. History and literature were my subjects. It always brought me great joy to illuminate the eager minds of children. Well, for the few who are interested, at any rate, high school students are easily distracted, I'm afraid. Up north, Connecticut, a small town called Monroe, named for the 5th President of the United States. It was quite lovely, especially in the autumn. My wife and I used to ride the bicycle trails on Sundays, and then visit the local brewery for a pint. Ah, I do miss those days. And I miss my Millie. May she rest in everlasting peace. That's a bit of a story. Not long after the war, I lost my wife Millicent to cancer, likely brought on by the radiation. Every day I questioned whether to go on living at all. Without her, the days were empty, devoid of any purpose beyond the simple need to survive. But, in time, once I'd learned to adapt to living in the world after the bombs, I decided to set a new goal for myself. I set out to visit those great American centers of learning that still remained intact. I've always felt at home in such places. And so, here I am. At least for a while.
Sorry, throat's still a little scratchy. I've got some herbal tea here next to me if you hear me sipping. So let's ask him about Vault-Tec.
Well, I'd start by saying that without Vault-Tec, humanity would be lost. The Vault saved precious lives and gave us a chance to rebuild. Now, we all heard about the rumors and controversies. But what large corporation doesn't have to cope with such things from time to time? As far as I'm concerned, the only real blemish on Vault-Tec's record is the rather shameless corporate branding on display here at VTU.
Alright, I think that's it.
Very well. Was there anything else? Certainly. It was a genuine pleasure.
Alright, Gilbert. Hobson will be moving on, although he did leave us a little cook station. A little place to rest if we wanted to.
Good to see you again.
Scavenge some of his chems. And see what we can do about... Let's get our shotgun going. So the Overseer's log is pretty close to the entrance here, but we'll go ahead and explore for some lore. So this will mostly be a scavenging and lore collection video. We will have to later in the game return here to Vault-Tec U, and things will have changed, so if you don't discover them now, they won't be here when you get back. There's going to be some ghouls in here. I'm going to open this door. It's just to a bathroom, but it'll give us a nice place to duck if we get rushed. Move up. There's another. I need a hairbrush. There's another bathroom here. Again, nothing really in there either. And we kind of have the lobby of the main building. So, off to the left and off to the right. I don't want to get bum rushed. Let's see what we get off of these guys. Another requisition, some diluted Rad-X, nice little posing area if you want. We've already got a nice selfie out front. We'll use that one for this thumbnail for this video. There's a cap and some Wonder Glue. That's always appreciated. Oh, we've got, hang on, let me turn off this other waypoint. There we go. Give this guy some sunshine. Good morning, sunshine.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
I don't think the Protectron's going to give us a hard time. Oh, thanks, Wonder Glue. Oh. Got quite a few here. Let's back out. One more. Come on, fella. You know you want it. And what kind of loot do we get here? Yeah. Oh, here. Thanks, area looting. Another. Okay, we have a large lecture hall here. And this is where we discover
Overseer's personal journal.
the Overseer's story on
4
attending
years of
Vault-Tec.
living, learning, and breathing Vault-Tec. Graduating with honors in the Overseer track. Dad was so proud. Came out even though he was already so sick. I must have impressed the right people because I was offered the next available Overseer slot. I had just graduated. It was supposed to take years. Maybe they knew the war was inevitable. When I learned that 76 was going to be built, I was so excited I jumped right out of my chair and did a little dance around the living room. Appalachia would be safe, no matter what happened. Evan chose heaven and plug in. He knew I wouldn't say no after hearing the news. He knew me better than anyone. Dad died a few months after Evan and I moved in together. He really wanted to walk me down the aisle. Well, I didn't really get to walk down there either, so... I think it's time I went home. I owe Evan that much.
And as we see, the next journal will be in the town of Welch, which is, I guess, where she and Evan live together. I'm going to turn that off for a while because we've got some other things to do first. Here. Here in Morgantown, we've still got a frat party to attend. This little area through the broken wall off of the main lecture hall has a, let me grab this before I forget, or maybe I did. We've got a crafting station here so we can scrap all our junk. Alright. That can. If we want to continue to explore upstairs, we have the food prep lab. Oh, he doesn't seem happy to see us.
And identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
Hey, I've been a rather law-abiding citizen thus far. I'm kind of insulted. Let's see what we can do. Gives us some lead scrap. That's great. Here's his assistant. We don't want a shot glass. But we do want this recipe. Squirrel on a stick. Take that toaster for parts. Razor grain, that's good. Want the sugar. Some water. Another toaster. Matter of fact, it seems like we picked up a recipe. Again, this is just something that you're going to have to occasionally do. These will sneak up on you. Let's make sure that we don't have any plan. There's a recipe right there to learn that we must have picked up. You will occasionally get plans and recipes through quests, which means you don't automatically learn them. See, you getting a little low on the hydration while we're here. Let's see. Yep, sorted for spoilage. Might as well eat this float fly. And these crispy squirrel bits. We've got some purified water. Let's drink that. And one thing you can do is chew this bubble gum, and it will slow your food and drink usage. Alright, let's see. Further down the hall, notice several of these busts are missing heads. Have a disturbing amount of violence. That's just the door to the other door to the lecture hall. Let's see what the Eugene Davidson lecture hall. We don't need a hammer. This end, we have this door. Ah, bricked up. And then this door actually will go up to the roof, but we're not ready to exit yet. So now that we've finished this top floor, go down one. See what offices we have here. Here's another exit. That's where we came in. So there's the training entrance. So let's go ahead and enter this. Is that too much? That's too much. Come back a bit. There we go. And here's a vault area set up for training. There's usually some ghouls running around in here. Be careful not to get rushed. Well, I say usually, an open world one never knows. So nothing else here on this upper level. We'll go ahead and go down. We have a door that way. Again, normally there are several ghouls running around down here, so oops, picking up some rads. I'm not sure what this terminal, power terminal. Don't necessarily want to mess with that at the moment. Just being a thorough looter. Okay. See if we can get this toolbox. Some loose screws and some gunpowder. Fantastic. And over here underneath the stairs. Yeah, just an antifreeze bottle. We're good for plastic. Nothing on the table. Alright, let's go investigate this terminal. So what is the previous situation? Oh, total loss of life. So we can be expecting a total loss of life down here in the Vault Simulator. Guess this is where they train future vegetable starch. We'll need that for adhesive. Foam fluid. Oh. Let's get our pick lock on. Let's see here, it looks like we've got classroom and a medical bay. Let's investigate this medical bay. I don't need any bones. Take that microscope. They do weigh a lot though. Oh, here's a safe. Ooh, level 3 safe. That's way beyond our pay grade. What's underneath here? It's nothing that we can pick up. Let's go across to the classroom here. Globe, fantastic. And some more technical data. That'll come in handy later for some Brotherhood quests. Ah, sealed wonder glue. No more, don't need any more plastic. There's a vault. Let's go ahead and wear that. I meant to take one from the... What's that make us look like? Oh. Well, we'll get a look later. Okay, so that's it for this classroom. I thought I heard the sound of a Mr. Handy. So here's the overseer's office. Says it's an exit. Where does it come out? Oh, this is going to take us out, I believe. Oh, no. I see several Vault-Tec vault suit corpses. Of course I want that desk fan. Can read this, get a little bit of lore. Go back to the first one. So here we have our current overseer student, and they're going to test this Project Limbus for a superior food for vault dwellers. Let's see, when do the bombs drop? We find out that one of the maintenance staff suddenly died. Waiting on a coroner's report. Hardening of the arteries. Oh, so his food paste is a failure. Only problem is there's not a whole lot of food. So much for his senior thesis. He's going to attempt to call it off, but there's no response from outside. What could be going on outside? Oh. So he died knowing that his test was a failure. Oh, like those. Here's more Vault-Techers. And this must be his bedroom where he met his demise. Although I don't see his body here. I do see some rat poison. A bit telling. Alright. Some good scrap. Do want his clipboard and his telephone. Let's see what's here. This is going to be another exit to the overseer's office. Oh. Let's see. Don't mind having a little pre-more money. That's okay. Let's see. Can go back. Let's see some of the other areas here in the vault that we did not explore. We just followed the overseer door. Alright, what's on the other side here?
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Oh, I hear a rowdy Mr. Gutsy. Let's see what we get here. It doesn't. It's not going to let us open this door. And what about
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army.
Oh, not going to let us open those doors. Let's see. Screening is this way. Let's see what we see here. Just another exit. Locker room. Oh. Take that cleaner. Oh, what was this? A plan. So again, we don't always automatically learn these plans. We're going to have to learn it on the screen. So there's all the showers. And let's see. Did not explore the lower level yet.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Somewhere some Protectrons and Mr. Gutsy's. Okay, looks like we have kind of a dining hall area here. This must be where the food paste was distributed. Oh, another, we already know that recipe. Well, at some point, we'll see if we run into these Mr. Gutsy's and these Protectrons that we hear screaming in the background. Some maintenance area. Looks like we have some exercise bikes. Oh, we'll take that clipboard. Another clipboard. Cutting fluid. You'll find that we will want acid. Don't need a Bunsen burner, but another clipboard. Nothing in these lockers. Oh, some lead. Don't know how we're doing on carry weight. Let's see. Oh, only 10 more pounds to go. That's going to be 80 pounds. We're not going to be able to carry that. Getting it close. I think I still have my pepperoni roll, don't I, if I need it? Let's see. Oh, ribeye steak will give me some extra carry weight. And I do still have my pepperoni roll. Well, let's see. Still gonna be overweight, darn it. And now there's no place to scrap. We're just gonna have to drop that. That curl bar, 80-pound curl bar. Who is curling 80 pounds? Oh, drop. Alright, darn. Maybe, man, if there's a crafting station in this maintenance room, that would be fantastic. Oh, can't go that way, I don't believe. But we'll be investigating more down there later. I think that's really just about all for us to do here. Take this soap for the oil. Check for some meds. Nope. And so I guess it's back to the surface. Yes, neither of those residential doors would open. Those are those two doors. That's the way we came in. There's the screening. We already went that way. So let's just go back out the way we came. Could go back up to the lecture hall and scrap. That might be a good idea at this point. Scrap all that junk. There we go. Let's scrap this metal chest too, see if we get a mod out of that. Some acid. And I could, if I really wanted to, I guess, run back down and get that barbell, but only got about 10 more minutes to go here. Let's jump down. Okay, again, that's the way we came in. So we can go down this hallway here. Have facilities management office. And we'll bring a little sunshine to them. Oh, I didn't really want that. Oh well. Here's another bench. Blue disease cure. That's fantastic. There's a camera. We will. Oh, a broken camera. At some point, we are going to want a working camera that we'll be asked to take pictures with. See what's going on with this terminal. All archives deleted. So this has been wiped clean. Next room. Sleep and housing lab. So they've got a sleep lab set up. Don't need home plate. Take that for the circuits. Don't know if he was hiding out in there. Oh, we want that watch. I'll take that. Nothing in that file cabinet. And behind the door, they always like to hide stuff behind the doors. Some nice little posters. There's this guy. We already know that recipe. Don't need an empty bottle. Let's see, this office belongs to physical activity lab. Anybody home in here? Oh, more weights. Means more lead. So here's more lore. All right. That's great because we can scrap this stuff. Not going to activate the jukebox. Have radios turned down. I actually got flagged for potential copyright on one of my videos. Alright, back down to respectable carry weight. Now did I miss this over here? I think that I did, because I do want that magnifying glass. So we've investigated this hallway. We've already investigated the training, entrance to the training. Investigated all upstairs. So that looks like that's pretty much it for this building, unless I missed something. the lecture hall and the one office in there. Head back out into Appalachian. Now there are two other buildings. They kind of make a U shape. The main hall where we were, and actually, if these are actual replica of campus buildings in Morgantown, West Virginia, at West Virginia State University. Yep, I think we'll pretty much call this a run. I was hoping we could get closer to level 16 before we start attend our fraternity party on Fraternity Row. Let's see, we came out the back. Here I can, before we call this one a day. There's this hall here that we could explore if we had time, and also this hall around the way. And another little important part that we'll be coming back to visit. I don't know that it's going to flag. Is this place right here. Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. Oh, yeah, there, we did get a discovery for that. Okay, so we're going to call it a run right here. The only other interesting bit of lore is where we found that the town had kind of been barricaded, the center of town, apparently towards the end. There were the two groups in town. We had the street dwellers. Versus the roof dwellers. I'm not going to get another supply requisition. Again, I just have not found those to be all that worthwhile. You can go up on the monorail and it'll give you access to some of these rooftops. There's quite a bit of lore up there. So there's a lot of passages from the rails to the rooftops. While we're here at this tavern, we might as well just see if there's anything here, since we're here. Crystal decanter, some smokes, just empty bottles. We can take some shotgun shells. It's a good idea to have a shotgun under the counter. Alright, thanks for watching again, and for our next video we'll be investigating attending a fraternity party on Fraternity Row. Once again, if you found this helpful, please give a like, a comment, or even subscribe so that you'll be regularly updated as I post. I do try to post at least one a week. Thanks again. The channel's up to over 1,500 views in just less than 60 days, so everything you guys are doing is greatly appreciated.